What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video I'm going to take a look at Dark Dimension 6. It's over, the race is over for Dark Dimension 6. We already have 4 people that were able to complete Dark Dimension 6, and this is unprecedented. Never before we have seen such a race where 4 people finish up in the first day. We had expectations that Dark Dimension 6 was going to be insanely hard, but it might not be the case, might actually not be that hard at all, if you have the right characters, of course. So in this video we're gonna take a look at Dark Dimension 6. We're gonna cover which characters Beta Ray Bill, Fate's Fury and F-Dog used to go through the run. And from the information that we have right now, they spent around $400 to $500 in power cores just to complete it in one day. So it's quite remarkable what they were able to achieve, and I think we should definitely check it out and take notes of characters that we should consider. Of course, these are people that are spending thousands of dollars on the game per month, and if you are not on that bracket, well, you just want to take notes of the best decisions that I made, and we're gonna cover all of that in this video. So as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure to smash the like button like a boss. Okay, by the way, make sure you check out the channel every day. We have new videos, and I just upload a very important video, which is the Bifrost infographic. The Bifrost team is gonna come very soon. And if you don't have the right ISO weight and the right position, this team might not work very well based on footage that we have seen before. And if you guys want to see me opening some insane amount of red stars, we also have a video on that where my wife saved me from opening the wrong red stars. But anyway, let's take a look at this. And once again, before I start, I'm very close of starting Dark Dimension 6 as well. I can actually show you. So I already have 3 characters. My 4th character is very close to complete, and then my 5th and my 6th character, they are also very close to complete, so we might be able to start these sooner than later, but unfortunately we are a little bit far away. Okay, so let's take a look at the notes that we have right here and see what kind of characters they were using. So you can see something very common about all teams is that most people use Val. Val is going to be extremely important for your Dark Dimension 6 progress because she can revive characters. Do you guys know that? She can revive characters. Reviving 2 characters in a game mode like Dark Dimension is insane. Even reviving 1 character is pretty much insane. And that's why characters like Dark Beast and Captain Carter are being looked out in terms of taking them to Dark Dimension. So this is going to be very important, and you can see right away that is the main point. Then we have Horseman characters, which is to expect. We have Apocalypse, and of course these guys are using the big Apocalypse, because if you have the small Apocalypse, it's not going to be that great in Dark Dimension 6. Apart from that, we have Nova. Nova is also great Cosmic Crucible character. Nova is also a great Dark Dimension 6 character. And we also have Kang and Nick Fury that are also great for Dark Dimension 6. They have speed manipulation both ways, they apply negative effects, they have high survivability, they have high sustainability, they have decoys, and they have those evades that can also work like decoys. So you can see that those are also characters that you want to take. And from the first note, that's pretty much what we can take. You can see also Spider Weaver and Captain Sam. Spider-Man 2099 I would not recommend because he's too squishy, but overall these are some great impressions. You can see that Quicksilver makes a presence, but he's at the low levels because he's not that great. Let's take a look at the second node, and these are all the free-for-all nodes. So this is the nodes that you can use pretty much any character. You can see Eternals here, Eternals coming back. If you have a combination of Eternals with Kang that applies slow, that's going to be great as well. We have OG Hulk and Black Widow. Black Widow was one of my early recommendations because she's cheap, she has a stun, she gives speed up and immunity to a lot of characters. And depending on which other characters you bring, you might have even more value, which was not the case here. Okay, Doctor Doom is also making a presence, Dormammu as well. Doctor Doom, you could take it because he has tech and mystic, so it's not like 5 mystic or 5 tech. Because it's hybrid, it makes it a little bit easier to digest using that character. Okay, let's take a look at global. Let's just look at the last nodes because the first node doesn't really matter. Okay, so here we have duarktik with almost full rebirth and apocalypse. Makes sense, we have a character with revive, we have the energy, we have multiple ability blocks, and we have big damage if you are able to apply negative effects, which you should be able to apply some with this team. Dog with a Quicksilver, Doctor Doom and Apocalypse combo, plus Captain America and Captain Carter. Once again, you want to have the energy generation, you want to have the revive, and on top of that, Captain America also applies deflects, defense subs, and immunities to the entire team, which is great. Okay, so there we go. Overall, I think that's a great combination of characters. We have Doctor Doom here, once again making a presence. You can see that is something very common, is Doctor Doom. Okay, now we have Titania. Titania, she's quite nice, but in Dark Dimension, she's kind of slow, and you can see that the guy using Titania was not able to one-shot. Gambit also making a presence. You can spam his special, but it's kind of slow, is not as great. And that's pretty much it. We also have here Spider Weaver, which should be very common. And we have, that's surprising, we have a zombie Iron Man. So yeah, maybe you have some secret strategy. Oh yeah, of course, with zombie Iron Man, you can apply bleeds to the enemies, and then the enemies will attack each other. So maybe that's a great idea. Even that this boy over here was not able to take benefit of that to one-shot the enemies. Instead of Spider Weaver, maybe you need someone like Captain America and Captain Carter in order to make sure that your team stays alive for long enough for Zombie Iron Man to actually do anything. Okay, let's take a look at the other nodes that we have. Now it's Cosmic, and you can see right away Eternals, Val, Kang, and Dormammu. Makes sense. Maybe Dormammu and Val at the same time is a little bit of too much overlapping, but Val cannot revive herself, so maybe like this gives you the opportunity of not falling off. And it seems like Dog was the best performer as he did the most damage. Do you have any other remarkable characters that we have here? Okay, we have Star-Lord with Radar Eyes 08. Not sure if I would take that. We have Kestrel also with Radar Eyes 08. Yikes. And I guess that's fine. I would probably not take this team. As you can see, they were not able to withstand a lot. They were able to ship the node away, but it required multiple taps in order for clearing. Okay, let's take a look at the city node. A lot of questions about city nodes, and of course we have right away new warriors. So we have Firestar, Cloak and Dagger, we have Spider-Man 2099, and we have Gwenpool. I'm not a fan of Gwenpool for Dark Dimension. Very long cooldowns, basic attack most of the time, does not provide a lot for the team. And Spider-Man 2099, pretty much the same thing, very long cooldowns, and that's it. Shang-Chi, Squirrel Girl, okay, nice presence here, doing less damage than this other team, but maybe it was just multiple resets, and none of these guys were able to like actually play the notes. They just had to repeat it over and over again. I'm actually surprised that we don't see any Kingpin now, because I would guess that Kingpin would have a lot of value for whales, but I guess not. Squirrel Girl instead of Kingpin, I'm not sure of that, because if you bring Kingpin with the minions, you'd be probably able to capitalize on that. Now, Kingpin is not great on the last node, that's true. This node right here, is it? No, okay, so on this last node, Kingpin is a little bit problematic because you are facing an Archangel. So, yeah, if your team is able to survive the first wave of Archangel, maybe yeah. But yes, you might struggle a little bit because of this Archangel. This is something I forgot, but still, I mean, Squirrel Girl, really? I guess, maybe. I would prefer this team with Shang-Chi and Squirrel Girl than any other team that we have here. I think that would be the most consistent. And then it's just about reset the node and see if you get a little bit more lucky with the enemies. Okay, let's take a look at Legendary, non-Horseman, non-Apocalypse. So here we go, we have Omega Red, of course you're gonna have Omega Red. We have Shuri, of course, we're expecting that. Also Nova, makes sense, and then Adam Warlock. Yes, Adam Warlock is still a great legendary character. He's able to apply stuns to 2 targets. He's able to apply ability block and disrupt to multiple protectors, especially if they are villains. And on his basic, he's also able to extend the negative effects, which is also something that Omega Red does. So you can see a great combination of characters here. Okay, so we have Phoenix for the ship away. We talked about shipping away the nodes with Phoenix before. Phoenix is also a cheap character. The problem is that some of these nodes, they have characters that have a lot of drain. So you can see right here, Agatha with the Strange Supreme. They also have healing abilities. So relying on this drain mechanic, it's nice, but it doesn't always work. But yeah, it's definitely consistent 20,000 damage with Phoenix. Here, I would say that it's probably the best team. We have Nick Fury, we have Shuri, we have Nova, and we have Omega Red. And then I would take the Adam Warlock over Phoenix, but yeah, options were made. Beyond that, Dr. Octopus, okay, that's great. F-Dog used Dr. Octopus, maybe he knows about the Dr. Octopus rework that might be coming in the future, subject to change. But yeah, it's definitely the interesting option. The problem with Dr. Octopus is that used to be 3 sets of uniques, then it became 4 sets of uniques, and now it's 5 sets of uniques. So it's one of the few characters in the game that has progressive gear increase, and maybe this is why it's gonna have a massive rework coming up soon. Okay, now you have Legendary, Apocalypse, Horseman, whichever characters you want of that category. So I'm expecting full Horseman team with Apocalypse, and you can see right away that they were able to almost one-shot a node with the entire team. Of course, they are using the big Apocalypse, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so great notes that we can take out of this. It seems like the characters that we were considering in the past are going to be definitely useful, and I hope to be on the top 500 of the people that are going to finish this. In the past, I have completed on the top 1000, but I think this time we might be able to do a little bit better than top 1000. And like I said, my teams are pretty much ready to go. I'm going to use a combination of strategy and also cheap cost, even that might compromise some viability of the characters in different game modes. But overall, I think that in terms of strategy, I'm on a good place. So it's all about being able to obtain the gear and get ready to start. But there you go, guys. Super Skrull is in the wild, and yes, I know I still have not made a review of this character, but this character is going to be insane. Whenever you start to see both Apocalypse and Super Skrull in arena, run away, because it's going to be very, very tough to beat this guy. And together also with Val, both of them give exposed, and those exposes, they're going to have different utilities to each of these characters whenever the enemy is attacked. So this is a brand new paradigm in terms of Marvel Strike Force, something you have never seen before, and I think it's going to be very exciting. But you guys let me know what you think about the Super Skrull, whatever is coming next. Thanks for the sub, and also if you are getting anywhere near ready for Dark Dimension or not, and tell me what you think about the characters that will look from these 4 players that already completed. Do you like their options? You will take something else instead? Let me know all of that in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.